Welcome back to the couch, everybody. This is Backseat Gaming,
I'm Patrick.
and I'm Brian. So today we are here to play a game that I've been it's kind of captured my imagination over the past couple of weeks or so. It's called Hero's Adventure: Road to Passion. So, like last night, we played Dynasty Warriors. So if you're watching this in like sequential order, that's the last episode you saw. And that's more like I guess Chinese history seen through like the lens of a Japanese developer, right? Whereas this is more like feels more true to the spirit of like this, mythical, like King Arthur style like history of China. So this is a genre known as wuxia. And it's basically like King Arthur, like errant knights, essentially, like magical, mystical warriors, and pretty damn cool. Now, there's like the English translation is a little bit, it's not bad, but there's some weird things which I honestly, personally think kind of adds to the charm. Now, Patrick, did we decide if we wanted to do the chibi pictures of these guys, like where it actually looks like that avatar, or did we do the heroic ones?
I don't know if we ever actually decided, but I think let's go true to original here.
Okay. Let me double check that. I think it's on at the moment, actually. So, Patrick, do you tell the people if you do you know anything about wuxia other than like what I just talked about right now?
I know absolutely zero things about wuxia except for what you briefly mentioned last night and what you said a couple moments ago.
All right. Well, we're gonna do this on hard because I'm gonna be helping Patrick out. Man, why is this mouse so janky?
Because you're not on a mouse pad.
No, it just feels like
JoJo hair. Laser mouse plus JoJo hair equals. Well, I've seen it do all kind of weird shit.
I thought it was like lag in the mouse or something. There it goes.
Nah, if a little hair gets caught up in that optical sensor, man, it'll do.
Which one do you like? 1 or 2?
Or
2. It's like the optometrist office. 1 or 2?
Let's go 2.
1?
1 really looks
2.
like he needs to be punched in the face.
Okay, now I will say, so he kind of does, actually. Like, so this is, okay, so there's 2 games. Okay, so here's what I love about this game, too. It doesn't take itself super seriously. So there's another game that I played first called Wandering Sword, which is a little bit like it's more of like a Super Nintendo Final Fantasy game, but set in that the setting is called, and sorry for my pronunciation, but it's like Jianghu or something like that. Jianghu. You're gonna see it pop up here really soon.
Okay.
Right here. Jianghu Conqueror, Jianghu Master. So Jianghu is like this setting, like ancient China. That's what they call it, right?
Okay.
So,
similar to like saying the Old West,
without
maybe the regional implication.
When I say King Arthur, I'm picking that one specifically because it's like so far in the mists of time that like it's not like the Wild West where like there are people whose grandparents knew Billy the Kid. That are alive today.
This is far more. It's like saying medieval times.
This is like biblical, like literally biblical times. No, we're talking like literally biblical times. Like, well, not like New Testament biblical times. Like this. So when we play Dynasty Warriors, that's like 200, either BC or AD, one of the two. Like it's right around there.
Okay.
This is probably maybe even a little bit further in the past, even like what those guys would have considered like the magical days of yore, I guess, like our religious past, right? I don't know. Like, sorry, I've tried to learn as much about this as I can. No disrespect if I'm oversimplifying things here. So, but I like this game. So, like, Wandering Sword is a much more serious like take on the genre. It's a very good game. It's the first one I played, right? I really liked it. This one less so. Like that picture of him is actually pretty like he's a smug little shit and like he reacts to people's bullshit kind of in the way I think you would, Patrick, which I think is kind of why you're going to enjoy this too. So, we're going to have to pick a starting weapon. Now, you're going to have a like tutor type character and he will tend towards pushing you towards fist weapons or spear, but we can go with any of these weapons and they'll all work. So you've got, I'll kind of cover it, you got the fist, right? Mostly it's like, line attacks. The swords have a bigger area of effect, pretty balanced. Sabers, right? So you can kind of see like the area effect they do. You are going to be thrown against.
Okay. I was like, what the hell is he talking? I see where you're talking now.
Yeah,
down here, you got. Once it levels up, it does all this area. Yes. Okay.
And there's also a passive you can get that will let you hit all the adjacent areas. So imagine like this, that, and like that. That's the area you can really hit if you need to, right? Daggers, obviously, faster, less area. Fans, surprisingly, like this game does let you take some pretty silly weapons like fans, pins, like painting calligraphy pins, like a Confucian master, and like blind them and shit with your pin. You got staves, spears, loots, and well, I believe they call this a zither in the game, but it's guqin, I believe is how that's pronounced.
Okay.
And that hits a big area too, you can see, but it's like it's a bit harder to find the things you need for it.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
That might be one of those. It's a really awesome weapon later game, or like after a few playthroughs where more shit's unlocked.
Well, Patrick, I mean, all of these. Okay, so look, I'm going to be helping you out, and so I do know a way. And personally, I feel like this is in keeping with this genre. Like, there's a way that you can kind of get him a pretty good boost to strength very early on, and I'll show y'all how to do that if you're interested. And but let's so Patrick, are any of these weapons jumping out at you as more fun than the other?
I mean, that's kind of what I was just thinking about here. Like, I'm terrible at like paying attention to shit behind me, so that's kind of useless. I like that has a pretty big area of effect eventually. Okay, so obviously thrusting and parrying and big swings.
If you're feeling overwhelmed by choices, right? This is a bit much. I would recommend one of two things, either the fist or the spear. Unless one of these is jumping out at you like, hey, I would like to kick these guys' ass with an ancient Chinese guitar.
Okay, so I was
like,
thinking about
cool.
that, and like I was really thinking about the fans here, or maybe going with the pen here, but like,
okay, so
that
the only
seems
thing with
really
the pen,
limited.
Well, the only thing with the pen is like getting the proper arts for them requires you to join like one specific sect, so you kind of have to go into the Confucian temple. And we can do that. Like, that's perfectly fine. It's just like if you take some of these other weapons, like, they have other like options for you. But if you want to do the pen, dude, let's do the pen. Like, there's one guy that you're gonna get that uses a pen that I've seen like early on. But you can leave his ass behind, and you can be the dude with the pen blinding people if you wanted to. It's not bad. It's also not bad for duels because you're blinding people and shit.
That's fair enough.
Sure.
Okay, so I mean, you said the spear or the fist.
So there's this old man that kind of like takes you in if you let him, and he's kind of like the tutorial for the game, and he will give you like manuals and like kind of gives you a guide through the game. And I'm going to suggest that we do that the first time here. So he gives you a bunch of like fist manuals. And what else? Like he also drives you towards like this army that uses a bunch of spears. So if you play a spear, and there's
And naturally, you pick up some stuff pretty early.
right, well, but it's just kind of like how your late game goes with that army. They'll have a lot of good spear stuff. But I mean, literally, Patrick. So the things that the old man gives you are actually usable with any weapon, so it doesn't matter with that. Um, so just whatever jumps out at you, man.
You know what? We're gonna go fist.
Okay,
Like,
sure.
I'm getting flashbacks to the old Skyrim guy. Also, will you change me to image 2?
Oh, okay. You don't want to be the smug little shit.
I mean, like you said, I'm already a smug little shit. Let's not like overdo the punched in the face vibe. Okay. So for I guess stats and like that are next.
I'm gonna make your life easy. I'm gonna pick some ones here that are gonna be useful for you. Now let me ask
why
you.
don't you tell me why you're picking those things?
Well, I'm gonna ask.
what they
Well,
are.
I'm about to. Okay. Now, what appeals to you more? Playing a singular loner, one guy fighting against the world, or bringing a team of people along with you?
Okay, so let me ask you this on that.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to control that team, or are they like pretty self-sufficient?
So
like, are they
so
Mass
this game
Effect
has,
level where you can bring them along, and if
They're
you've got
effective.
a specific thing you want done, you can instantly, hey, do this. But if you aren't constantly controlling
there's
them,
there's an auto option. There's an auto battle that you'll probably use fairly frequently. I do, right, just to speed things along. There's also an option for NPC auto, so they do their thing, and then you manually control your guy. Is what I usually use. Like unless I'm needing to do something very specific, like fighting a difficult battle or something like that. So, but I will say the loner thing. This is what we were talking about. The lone wanderer. You get
you know what? You
experience.
You just said it right there. The lone wanderer.
Okay, but you're not going to be able to bring anybody along with you to do that. So it will get you like really strong really quickly. But bringing people along with you to do like quests or anything will make you weaker. So it's something to keep in mind. But you can bring them in, do their thing, and then boot them out. Also, you're going to get an estate kind of deal that will let you like grab them and bring like it won't be so bad. Like bringing people in and dropping them off, it'll actually be super easy. So it's not even a deal. So we could go lone wanderer, and then you could like when you want to level up and shit, you go alone, or if you have to fight a big boss, you can do it alone. And then whenever you want to do somebody's quest, you'll just know that A, you're not going to get as much experience, and B, you're going to be doing half damage whenever they're with you. But it's all right. It's fucking strong. That's how I did my first nightmare run. Was alone with Lone Wanderer, because like as soon as you can get to level 2, you take off, and he levels up so fucking fast. And especially if you take so you have some perks here. This is a good time to talk about these. So
okay,
like if you take say analyzing, you get another plus 30 experience when you kill people in battle, right? Here's another plus 15 if you really wanted to push it to some silly nonsense. There's a bunch of traits here that we have not unlocked yet because we're just starting off here. But you see, like, there's
I got you. There's a whole lot going on here.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this Lone Wanderer thing. I'm interested in that. I am gonna say, going solo on this, I want to switch to the staff. Like, I want some area damage available.
Okay, so, okay. Sure.
I mean, based on the graph here, what I'm seeing is the staff is kind of a close quarters, but significant area.
Okay, so here's
the spear looks like it requires more aiming.
No. So if you look at, like, the biggest area, they're actually quite similar, right? It's only, like, the rare and epic, but here's the thing. there's a trait that you, or not a trait, but a passive you can pick up that when you use a move, it will hit everything. So like right here, it would hit that square, and that square, not that square and that square though. So
I got
imagine
you.
an extra area here. So like it's actually pretty close to what this guy
Okay,
does.
so once you, how quickly can you unlock that? You know what? Go with the spear. It was your other recommendation from
Okay.
Fist.
Okay.
Like at some point, I'll have to learn to trust you. We'll test that out today.
It's pretty damn strong. And then I guess we'll give you. You know what? You're gonna get a bunch of things that give you mastery in your weapons. Let's give you a little bit of extra experience.
We gotta do our skill points here.
I know. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Okay, as far as why I picked what I picked here. So a major part of this game is getting people to like you by giving them gifts and stuff like that. So that they'll like trust you and work with you and stuff like that.
Okay.
There are a lot of invitable characters, party members that you can have. Like there's upwards of like 40 or 50 of them, I want to say. It's a lot. This is a very big game. Anyway, but these are three people in the early village that getting them on your side quickly is very helpful.
Okay.
So now, in order for us to do this trick that we were talking about, we're going to have to take an intelligence of 10. And then I usually go with con. And here's why. So your character has, let's see where if I can find it where it explains it here. There's base attribute, like you have a couple of different types of stat points. Like you have stat points you pick up from stuff like smart here, where it's like +1 intelligence and +2 dexterity, right?
Okay.
Those are not base points. These points that I just put in here are base points, and you can put up to 10 in one of these stats at any given time. Now, you will also be able to get base points from doing things like mining and chopping wood and shit. So strength is actually pretty quick to level up, like because you're going to want to.
There's a lot of things that'll just innately level it up.
Exactly.
I am going to say, Brian, I've been playing these games with you for a long time, and I have one request here.
What's that?
Pull one out of Constitution and put it in luck.
Not necessary, and I'm going to tell you why. Because con is going to keep you alive, and we are on hard. We are on hard.
I'm always down with that.
And then the luck, like, so the thing is, like, some of these, we want to get to 10 here because they do get some traits. So, like, you're getting the genius trait. Like, you're going to learn martial arts faster, right?
Okay.
The con is going to give you, like, I believe, like, more hit points, and then, like, this gives you, and also there's passives like, hey, you do more damage, like, the more strength you have than this person, or what have you. So those are important, but, like, you're going to get dex from just running around, like, moving around on the map. That's just going to naturally go up pretty quick. Strength, same way. Con goes up with eating, like, food, so it's kind of tedious to level. That's why it's the second most important thing for me. And then luck is like whenever you appraise stuff, which we will be doing a lot. So it's going to do its own thing. So I think we're pretty solid on this. So you got the spear, you got these things. Do you have any objections to what I've done here?
No, I mean, you sold the Lone Wanderer pretty well.
Okay. So this guy's base name is Vinegar Shrimp. And I feel like it's like this Chinese humor thing of like, he's like, oh, he's like filled with piss and vinegar kind of deal. Like he's a little vinegar, but he's a shrimp. A little vinegar shrimp trying to make his way in this like martial arts world. But I usually name him Biggest Dickus just because I think it's funny again.
Yeah, well, you know, we are putting this on the internet, so.
Well,
no.
We marked this not for kids.
Leave it Vinegar Shrimp.
Vinegar Shrimp? You like Vinegar Shrimp?
Yeah.
All right.
Let it ride.
Sure. Now, we did enable some mods. In the year of Bingwu, the court was torn by factions and the nation something. The northern Yan state seized the opportunity to invade, causing wars and chaos and the people's misery. The local lords looked on with indifference and took advantage of the turmoil to recruit martial arts forces and claim their own domains. In a short time, the martial arts sects of all sizes were involved in the strife. A crisis of the martial world thus began. The Adventures of Vinegar Shrimp. So the English translation again on this is like, yeah, it's a little rough, but again, I think it's part of the charm here.
Okay.
I need to be faster. There's no way out. You came so fast. When I handle a crime investigation bureau case, I get the job done no matter what. Huh? The famous crime investigation bureau constable. Just a bunch of empty threats. Windbreaker. Windbreaker. I love the calling of the moves.
Wandering dragon.
Wandering dragon, baby. Just at this time. An opportunity. This is you, buddy.
Achoo! Achoo?
Yeah, he's sneezing. Ladies and gentlemen, our hero.
Sorry for the interruption. Don't mind me. Go on with your business. I'll just quietly head back to the tree for another nap. I mean, I'm down with that.
Hey, stop! Help me and I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah, I already don't trust you.
Young sir, I'm from the Crime Investigation Bureau. This woman is a thief from Swallow Nest. You will be rewarded generously for capturing her. This handsome young constable.
I was just catching some Z's up on this tree here. Didn't see a thing. Didn't hear a thing. You two can just pretend I'm not even here. You know, I am starting to like this guy.
Yeah, I knew you would. I knew you would.
I ain't no snitch. I do not want to be a witness.
Exactly. Coward.
No. You see, that intelligence score is a 10
Yep.
for a reason.
Yep. Don't let her fool you. She's just buying time. If her companions show up, capturing her will be impossible.
That sounds like a you problem. Who should I help? Such a troublesome situation. I'm like, bro, you already said the answer. Like, time for a nap.
Okay. Well, you could just leave if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we gotta play the game
gives
here.
you the option. Like, that's what I love about this game is that you do have options. If your instinct is, you know what, I'm not getting involved in your bullshit. You could just fucking leave. That's your option.
You
don't have to do any of this shit. We can just bounce.
Miny, mo.
I promise you wealth and honor.
We both know you're lying.
I mean,
okay, so before I do anything, is this one of those games where like everything has long-standing consequences?
absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
you're like, this is the kind of game that's going to require probably multiple runs to see everything. There's a bunch of different factions and like there's a lot to do, and you're unlikely to see most of it on one playthrough.
Help me, Big Fuzz. I don't know what to do.
I promise you a life of luxury. So
She's not
a good person.
Jojo, who should we help? The thief or the cop? Or should we leave and go take a nap?
I mean,
Is there a dog
honestly,
to
it
pet?
depends on whoever has pizza crust.
Yeah, true. He's a very simple dog.
He is. Well, what you gonna do?
Oh man. I hate to be a snitch, but I feel like pissing off the government on level 1 is maybe not the move.
Okay.
Hope it like it was just a woman a second ago. Let's help him up.
Hey, pay attention to where you're touching.
Oh,
Thank you, young sir. Though I'm injured, it's not fatal. There's an abandoned temple nearby where I can rest for a few days. Once I recover, I'll be fine. But we can't just leave this criminal here. If she escapes, who knows how many innocent people will suffer.
thought you said she was a thief. What should we do then? Any ideas?
Can you please tie her up? We'll bring her with us to the abandoned temple. I'd be grateful if you could assist in keeping an eye on her while I rest. Once I'm back on my feet, I'll handle her return myself, and there will be a reward in it for you. How does that sound, young sir?
All right, we'll do as you say.
You accept the constable's suggestion and bring the masked woman to the nearby temple. The masked woman is surprisingly cooperative on the way, displaying no signs of resistance. You finally arrive at the temple, though it's a bit run down, it will serve as a temporary shelter. Unfortunately, you are oblivious to the danger that will soon befall you.
Shocking.
Except you're not now, because I just told you about it. Conditions here might be a bit poor, however, it's quite remote, and we shouldn't get disturbed. Ugh, it's acting up again.
Are you okay? You look like you're in pain. No.
Why are you smiling like that? It's okay. Let me rest for a while. The young constable grits her teeth, sweats profusely, and her body starts to shake uncontrollably.
Poison.
After a bit of time, the situation seems to have eased. Poison. I'm Luo Qianshui, a senior constable at the Crime Investigation Bureau. Thank you for your help, young sir.
I'm Vinegar Shrimp. Nice to meet you. Are you okay? You look like you were in a lot of pain.
Don't worry, it's only an old injury. I just have to endure a little and it will pass. As I mentioned back in the forest, there would be a reward for your help. I have 3 internal technique manuals. Feel free to have one.
Which one should I choose?
The third one, the revitalization technique.
Okay.
Mhm.
I guess that one's strength and damage. That's
It heals you
strength and
constantly.
speed. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's the best one.
You're speaking my language.
Yeah. At least for your first run.
I mean, I
While
almost
these
always
aren't
take health regen.
top-tier internal technique manuals, they surpass the ordinary ones circulating in the martial arts world. So just hit A. I'll show you what to do here. Yeah.
It's getting late. I'm afraid we'll have to spend the night in this abandoned temple. I mean, there's a bed.
We're
candles.
sleeping here? It's so dirty. There are spider webs everywhere. There might even be rats. Well, you're the one that brought us here, man.
Like,
You know?
obviously it's at least somewhat kept. I mean,
Sure.
that we got incense burning, candles going. Like,
I see a spider right there.
okay, you know what?
I know.
Spiders eat mosquitoes.
Sure. No, look, spiders are our friends, like humanity's friends, generally speaking. But yeah, I prefer y'all stay out there. Keep the battle away from me. Anyway,
I stay out of your home if you stay on the outside of my home.
Exactly.
As your senior constable of the Crime Investigation Bureau, you wouldn't happen to be afraid of a few mice, would you?
Shut the fuck up. I'm not afraid of mice. I'll overlook that. Please don't disturb me for the next 3 shichen. You have the straw mat. Okay, just go past this. I'll explain. All right, you see your thing up here? So
The compass in the top right.
So a shichen is 2 hours, right?
Okay.
So she's saying, "Don't bug me for 6 hours. I'm going to bed."
Okay.
So, if you see those little things on the ground here, Like like there's things that will highlight as you move around. Uh, if you go like you see on the ground those little red sticks, you pick those up. So this is what I was talking about. Like you have to be kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
This little furnace here, it's got a little something something there for you. Um, and you could talk to this woman if you want, or you can go to bed.
I mean, I could interact with this thing over here a second
Mhm.
ago. Oh,
Turn off the candles.
should I
Light the
talk to her? She's
candles.
probably gonna try some sneaky shit.
Maybe. I don't know. Try it and find out.
That's not what I want.
See what happens, Napoleon. See what happens when you try to talk to her.
There we go. A female thief from the swallow nest. She doesn't seem to have 3 heads and 6 arms. Is she really that powerful? I mean, I've seen what rogues can do.
Sure. What's it to you whether I'm strong or not, you opportunist?
I mean, are you the pot or the kettle there?
Hmm? I got you. Come on.
Yeah, like, I want to see how long you can keep up with your tough act. Yeah, no, you don't.
She's at the end of her rope, just like a mad dog. Young Sir Vinegar, don't pay her any attention. Once I recover from my injuries, I'll take her back to the Crime Investigation Bureau. No matter how arrogant she is, she will be subdued.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Well,
All right. Anything else to interact with here
Not
before
really.
I spend 10 minutes like bullshitting?
you just want to go to bed.
Okay.
I would rest for 4. You want to get as much rest as you can. So you're going to have stamina. You're going to have to keep up. How did you sleep? There weren't any spiders or rats crawling on you, were there?
I mean, the rats were keeping me warm. No, but I didn't sleep very well. I mean, you were just sleeping in a tree. I feel like a straw mat might be an upgrade. Did you hear any strange noises? Like, way to call somebody out. Like,
Sure.
he has 0 tact throughout this whole
Truly.
thing, right?
Truly. What noise? I didn't hear anything.
Oh, and you a liar, too.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Sounds like someone's stomach is growling. Constable Lou, it couldn't be.
I haven't eaten all day in pursuit of that thief. You got a problem with that?
Someone needs a Slim Jim.
Sure. You're not you when you're hungry.
Oh, no, that's Snickers. Whoa, take it easy. I was just curious why a woman would choose such a dangerous job, though. I mean, don't isolate that audio. Anyway, I think I saw a forest on our way here today. I mean, you were just asleep. All right. I'll go there and find something to eat.
A forest like that must be full of wild beasts. You don't seem like you're trained in martial arts. It's too dangerous for you to go alone. Take this.
Yeah, we all know it. Don't underestimate me. Just wait here. I'll be back soon. Famous last words.
Sure. All right, real quick. Let me do one thing. So we need to... Okay, we are getting close to time. So we're going to get him set up here. So the way that this works is you're going to get... This is the manual she gave you.
Okay.
Right? So it has this revitalization technique. You have to have a certain number of MP to learn it, right? But when you learn it, you start to get these benefits. And then if you have it as your main internal effect, it'll have a certain thing that happens. Like here, after every action, you recover 5% of your maximum HP up to 50, right?
Okay.
So it's just constantly healing you. And the faster you move, the more it will heal you, right? So it's really good for like a solo run like that. So I think that's gonna be... Yeah, so I think we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna head out and then go grab some berries and whatnot and try to turn Vinegar Shrimp into a warrior of ancient Chinese legend next time on Backseat Gaming. Patrick, did we tell them what to do? I
No,
don't
I was
remember.
just about to jump on it, but
Okay.
like you interrupted me with asking
Sorry.
if we told the people what to do. So I
Sorry.
mean, you know,
I apologize.
you delayed the effects by like trying to enforce the effects. Oh yeah, I don't have to ramble right now.
We've been
So
talking
go
a lot
like,
about
comment, and
this.
subscribe. Good night, y'all.
Bye.